The fourth condition, so that the selling and buying is valid and accepted, is that the item sold should be owned and possessed by the seller at the time of the transaction. Because a lot of the people may sell things that they do not possess at the time, or at least they're not authorized by the owner to sell. And the Prophet said this, alayhi salatu wasalam, in an authentic hadith: do not sell that which is not in your possession. And this is the hadith of Hakeem ibn Hizam and others. May Allah be pleased with him. What does that mean? It means that so many people get involved in what is known as drop shipping. So they display on their Instagram page that we have this Rolex watch or this or that, and it costs this much. So people buy it from them. Then they go and look to find that item to buy and then resell it to them. This is not permissible. You have to possess the watch first before you auction it for selling, or you display it for selling. And sometimes people act like good Samaritans. So I'm driving my brother's car, and someone is so fascinated with it. He says, "Akhi, I love your car. I want to buy it." It's not my car. So I said, "Okay, I'm going to sell it for you for 50,000. And he says, "Okay, I accept." And the transaction is done. And by the way, this is how transactions are finalized in Islam. It's not a contract. It's not something legal. It's man to man. So I say to someone, "I sell you my car for 50,000. He says, "I accept." It's done. Okay, where's my money? The transaction is done. The money is a debt in his possession. He has to deliver. But the transaction is done. I can't go back home and at night someone says, "Oh, why did you sell it for 50,000? I'll give you 70,000. And I call the guy and say, "Listen, I changed my mind." No, you can't change your mind. The transaction is done in Islam. This is why what we say, we're held accountable. One word takes you into Islam. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. And one word takes you out of the fold of Islam if it's a blasphemous word. Transactions are the same. Marriage is the same. Divorce is the same. A single word does the job. Now, if I sold this man my brother's car for 50,000, this transaction is invalid. However, Islam's tolerance is so beautiful that it says, well, it is invalid. However, it is dependent on your brother's approval, the real owner. So we go to him, and if he says, "Yes, I have approved it," khalas, done. It's a done deal. And if he says, "No, I don't approve it," then it's your fault. The transaction does not take place. The fifth condition is that there has to be no ambiguity in what you're selling. So the item in place to be sold has to be identified thoroughly, either by seeing it or by a description that does not accept any form of ambiguity. Why do we say this? Because Islam protects both seller and buyer. Imagine if you see something and you say that, "Whoa, this is what I want to buy." And the moment you see it in real life, it's not like the picture. It's smaller in size, the quality is different, and this is why photoshopping of pictures is a big business. When you see a sandwich on display to be sold in a particular shop, you feel hungry. The sandwich looks wonderful, but when you buy the actual thing, it doesn't relate to it at all. Likewise, you see a pen, you see a watch, you see a car. The picture is not telling you everything. So this is ambiguity that has to be changed. And Islam says that it's either removed by seeing it actually, or by a description that fits as a glove. This is done usually in so many cases. For example, if you want to buy a mobile phone. Oh, it looks nice, very nice in the picture. No, it has to either be seen in real life, you hold it, you weigh it, you look at it, or the description is listed to you. It's 128 gigabyte, it is model number this and that, it has the capacity of this, the camera is this, the resolution is this. Now I know exactly what it is, there's no ambiguity. The sixth condition is that the price is known. So the price has to be known, because how would I buy an item without knowing the price? Oh, what a beautiful mobile. I'll take it. Okay, it's nice doing business with you. We'll bill you. And the following day I get a bill. Whoa, this is too expensive. It's above my budget. Well, you bought it. Well, I didn't know it's going to cost this much. Well, this transaction is invalid. You have to know so that ambiguity is removed. Unfortunately, nowadays, so many transactions are done in this fashion. And as I said, it revolves around transgression, dhulm, or ambiguity, or riba. Games, for example, you find this a lot when you get in a circus or in the fun fairs, a game, a machine that you put money and you try to grab something, and if you grab it, it's yours. And if you fail, oh, that was fun, I couldn't grab anything, so you lose. Gambling. Likewise, when you auction things, for example, in airlines, they have a lot of baggage that was not claimed. So you see a suitcase, looks nice. And they start to auction it. What are you buying? The suitcase itself costs $200. What's inside it may cost $1,000 or $2,000, and may be nothing. And you start to auction that. This is gambling. This is ambiguity and gharar that is not permissible.